My channel could be deleted for criticism. All YouTubers who made content about the web series Skibidi Toilet are in danger. All major content creators have been subjected to a massive strike attack from the company. They abused the ability to file complaints and decided to start blocking major YouTubers like Cameraman, ISO Toilet, and me. Even beginning YouTubers were blocked. And all because they don't want you to know the truth. All because we started a second wave of claims so that the company would finally give Boom, that is, Alexei, the opportunity to speak freely and tell about the conflict from his point of view. Currently, there's one strike on the channel, and if the company complains 2 more times, my channel will be deleted forever. I really hope that justice will prevail and YouTube will see this abuse from the company. After all these YouTubers, and I included, didn't violate anything. Everything we did on the channel doesn't violate YouTube rules in any way. Please hit like on this video and spread it. This way you'll help promote this video and more people will learn about this situation. Let's figure out what's actually happening. It all started 3 days ago when Cameraman received the first strike on his channel. The reason? Allegedly copyright violation. But here's the problem. He used materials under fair use. He analyzed, criticized, made transformative content. And this is legal. Then got a strike. Then ISO Toilet, and then me. And 4 more smaller channels. A total of 7 YouTubers in 3 days. This is not a coincidence. This is a coordinated attack. And you know what's most interesting? All the strikes came on the same day, all with the same wording, all on videos that criticize the company, videos where we talk about the situation with Boom, and where we ask to bring Boom back. The company took another ill-considered step. And if until this moment they had at least some rating and trust, then after this action they have no rating left at all. Because here's the thing. The YouTube strike system was created to protect copyright. This is correct. If someone steals content, re-uploads other people's videos, they need to be punished. But this is a different situation. We're not stealing content. We make analyses. And over these 5 months, we're now forced to make criticism too. And criticism is the main reason for the blocks. They don't even understand that it's fan-made creators and analysts who promote the series on the internet. Instead of realizing this, the company abuses the system. They know if you file a complaint on YouTube, a strike is issued automatically. First the strike, then the proceedings. And while the proceedings are ongoing, the channel is under threat of deletion. 3 strikes, and the channel is deleted forever. All work over years, all videos, all audience. Everything disappears in 1 moment. Let's look at the list of those who have already received strikes. Cameraman, one of the largest Skibidi Toilet analysts. Makes animations about the conflict between the company and Alexei. ISO Toilet, an analyst who wasn't as active as Iron but also got a strike. Do you see the pattern? All critics of the company. All support Boom. And you know who didn't get strikes? Channels that just stay silent and don't talk about the situation. Channels that pretend nothing is happening. They wanted to intimidate us. This is what happens to those who criticize the company. Make us shut up. Thanks to you, our viewers, we were able to raise this situation to a high level. Because here's what happened next. We didn't get scared. We didn't delete videos. We didn't shut up. Instead, we did what the company didn't expect. We told everyone about it. Cameraman made a video about the strike. made posts and is going to create a new animation. I made this video. People saw that the company is trying to silence critics. And here's where it gets most interesting. Journalist Stephen Asarsh contacted each of us. This is a well-known journalist who writes about YouTube culture, internet drama, and conflicts in the content industry. He collected information from each of us, screenshots of strikes, copies of complaints from the company, and our explanations of the situation. He collected evidence that we used content in good faith. And I think very soon an article will come out telling about this situation. An article in a major publication. An article that millions of people will see. An article that will show the whole world what the company is doing with YouTubers. And this way, the company will suffer a double collapse. First, they lost their audience due to the conflict with Boom. Now, they'll finally lose their reputation due to the attack on critics. But most important is the community's reaction. You, our viewers, showed incredible support. Under each of our videos, thousands of support comments. People write on Twitter, Reddit, Discord, create petitions, tag YouTube support, mention journalists. spread information. The hashtag #LetBoomSpeak appeared in trends. The company thought they would intimidate us, but instead, they caused a wave of support that they can no longer stop. And you know what the company said in response to all this? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They didn't comment on the situation, didn't explain why strikes are appearing, didn't answer journalists' questions. Just stay silent and continue pretending everything is normal. At the moment, the company decided to finally take on those who criticize them. They decided to just take and delete us from their life. They decided to just take and delete all our work that we created over 3 years. I just can't comprehend how a company can say they welcome criticism and at the same time quietly suppress those who criticize them, intimidate with strikes and lawsuits. At the moment, about 7 YouTubers are on the verge of channel deletion, and this is just terrible. Everything is under threat because of one vindictive company. But here's what's interesting. Against the backdrop of all this terrible news, Defuk publishes Season 4 of Human Being on his second channel. And you know what he shows there? There, G-Pot, yes, that's what this character is called, destroys a building called INV. And of course, we have no idea what kind of building this is. But they say people live in this building who love to lie and delete those who criticize them. Coincidence? I don't think so. This is Alexei's direct response to the company's actions. He can't say it openly because of the contract, but he can show it through his series, and he does. In the final scene of Season 4, the INV building is completely destroyed. G-Pot stands on the ruins, and the camera slowly pulls back, showing the scale of destruction. This is symbolic, and this is a message. As you remember in an interview, Defuk said that after Human Being, he'll create a new alternative series that will compete with Skibidi Toilet. And of course, he'll succeed. Regarding Human Being, it should end in Season 4, because there's nowhere else to go. G-Man became a toilet, and in the end, no one attacked him. And from this, we can conclude that this will be the last episode. But of course, plans may change to the point that the new series will continue Human Being, despite Defuk's statements. And very soon, possibly this week, we'll see the pilot episode of a new series from Defuk Boom, a series he's been nurturing for years, a horror series with elements of absurdity. And here's the irony. The company is trying to silence critics, trying to intimidate those who support Defuk Boom. But at the same time, Defuk Boom is preparing a new project that could become even bigger than Skibidi Toilet. They're losing audience, losing reputation, losing money, and Defuk Boom is getting more and more support, more and more expectations, and more freedom to create. Please hit like on this video and spread it. This way you'll help promote this video and more people will learn about this situation. Subscribe to the Door Closer channel so you don't miss the new series. And also don't forget to subscribe to my main channel and my second channel, which I created as a backup. Because if the company files 2 more strikes, the main channel will disappear. But we won't give up. We'll continue telling the truth. Continue supporting Defuk Boom. Continue fighting for content creators' rights. Because this is important. This isn't just about Skibidi Toilet. This is about whether corporations can silence critics, whether they can abuse the strike system for censorship, whether they can take someone else's creativity and do whatever they want with it. And we're showing that no, they can't. Because when the thin the actor calm, when millions of people support the right cause, no corporation can stop it. This has been Super Cameraman. And remember, together we are strong. See you very soon.